step back. This is real talk. Okay? We're gonna get serious. Real talk. I have been reading and I have talked with individuals, people that have committed suicide, have thought about suicide. I have talked with people and I've seen people who are fighting some of the worst battles in their life right now. People that are broken, battered, bruised. And I want to tell you first and foremost that someone does love you and that you do matter and that you are a unique and wonderful human being, and never let anybody tell you different. Never let anybody tell you different, okay? First and foremost, you are precious. There is ways out of all our battles, and there is a way of peace in our life, and that is Jesus Christ. I have fought some of the worst battles of my entire life in the past several years. My addiction to drugs, to heroin, to cocaine, pills, etc. I'm telling you, I'm on the darkest path that I possibly could have went down. And I'm sitting here today before you, and I'm talking with you, and I've been sober, and I am extraordinarily excited about it because I feel like me again. But I did not do it alone. You see, what I love about the darkest past, the darkest days, that's when the light shines the brightest. He guided me the whole way. He walked with me the whole way. Whether I knew it or not, he was there by my side because I couldn't make it. I shouldn't even be here right now talking with you. The things that I have tried and the drugs that I had injected into my veins, playing chicken with my life every single day. I'm here to tell you that you don't have to face any battle alone. You don't have to go through anything that you're facing right now alone. God is with you. And I promise you, there is somebody out there who will be willing to reach out for you and love you and help you and pray with you, etc. Whatever you need. I promise you somebody cares. See, it's it's we're living in a time now where the world is getting really bad. Our nation is crumbling and falling right before our very eyes. People do not really try anymore the way they used to. I've never seen it so distraught in all my years. I've never seen so much separation. There's no unity anymore. There are people out there struggling. There's people homeless. There's addicts that need your help. People going hungry every day right in your backyard. I promise you. Just open your eyes and look. See, I've never seen it like it is because most nowadays, the church, the church body, I ain't talking about a building, I'm talking about the church body, the bridegroom of Christ. I'm telling you, we as a church ignore so much that's going on around us because we don't want to get entangled with the situations, but that's what God's people are supposed to do. We're supposed to go into the highways and byways and compel them to come in. We're supposed to go into the deepest, darkest places and reach out to those who need us and need help. But we don't do that anymore. We turn a blind eye to it. We think if we ignore it, it'll go away, but it's not going to go away. It is right there, and it's probably closer to you than you will ever imagine. There's probably people sitting in your own congregation, in whatever building you worship in, that is struggling, that is fighting to survive and needs help, but will not ask. And you've probably noticed it, and you've probably seen signs of it. but you suppress the memory in your mind so you don't have to think that it is real, so you don't have to do anything about it. That is not the love of God. How can you love God if you can't even love your brother there that is struggling to help them? You can't. Please, I beg you. I beg all of you. Let us do better as a human being. Let us do better as mankind. And let those that are struggling right now that may be watching this video, do not do something desperate. Reach out to someone today. And if you can't find someone, please drop me a message and let me know. I'll be more than glad to talk with you and seek help with you and seek Christ for you. I will do everything in my power to make sure you're okay. We are struggling as a human being. We are fighting a battle as a nation, and we're not praying like we should, because I promise you, prayer changes things. Somebody was praying for me all these years that I have fought and struggled, and finally, I heed the call. Christ never left me. I left him. Remember that. Just like he's never left you, and he never will. He says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. I go with you even to the end of the world. You are a strong individual. You are a beautiful individual. You are precious. You are unique. You are loved. Christ loves you. He died for you. I want you to do something for me, would you? I want you to walk into the bathroom and just look into the mirror. And I want you to stare in that mirror just for a few minutes. And I want you to say, look at yourself, and I want you to say, you know what? You're worth it. My life is worth it. My life is precious. No matter what anybody thinks of me, no matter how anybody feels about me, I am worth it. I am precious. I am loved. I am a conqueror. I am an overcomer. I do matter. I do matter. I am going to defeat. I'm going to defeat this. I'm going to beat this. And I'm going to receive my blessing. You're not alone. There's so many people struggling today. So many individuals that are fighting to survive and to stand. People that are begging for someone just to care enough to say hi or I love you. There are so many people out there that are ready to jump, but there's no one out there willing to catch them as they fall. It is sad that we live in this day and time. And I know personally from experience what you're facing. I know how hard it is to try to do something and to be something better and different and try to to not be defined by your mistakes and have people point fingers and blame you and think hard things about you. I've had people who have, I mean, in my own family who have judged me and turned their backs on me in the past, or have talked about me, ridiculed me, and put me down. But I didn't let it define me. It's not what they call you, it's what you answer to. Remember that. There is still hope for us. Every day that you wake up and you take that first breath, there's still hope. There's still hope. There's going to come a time when we don't wake up, but we are standing before Christ. Please be ready. It is hard out there. I know it. There's struggles out there. There is battles out there. But I beg you to get ready. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. and the beginning is yet to come. Wonders are coming our way if we'll put Christ in our lives. Father, I thank you, Lord, for each and every one of them. And for everyone that watched this video, Lord, bless them and be with them. Lift them up and encourage them. Show them that they're not alone. Show them that there is power in your name, and there is victory, and there is peace. I ask all these things in thy name. Amen. Go now and tell Jesus, tell the world about Jesus, and let him know, and let them know that if someone is struggling, someone is fighting a battle, please don't turn your head and walk away. Please don't. Because see, here's the thing: if there's an addict on the street or a homeless man on the street, you don't know their situation. You don't know why they are the way they are. You don't know the reasons that led to their situation. You understand me? Because from experience, I know that nobody wakes up and wants to become says, "I'm going to be an addict today," or "I'm going to lose my home today," "I'm going to be a drunk today." Nobody desires that. There is reasons that causes it. It is a choice, totally. But it also there's circumstances that led up to that very first moment they took their first drink, or they shot their first bit of dope, or etc., etc., etc. So don't judge. Find out the story first. Learn to forgive. Learn to love. Please, I beg you. This is real talk now. You're not alone. I love you. You're not alone. This is not the end.